And hello, welcome back to another episode for Sun4U Radio. My name is Damien. So as you guys can see from the thumbnail today, we actually have a new host since we already finished our recruitment session for the host. So before that, I would like to apologize to all of you guys that we did not have an episode up last week due to our busy schedule. So apologize for that. And now I would like to actually invite you guys to hear from our new host. Welcome, Chee Lam.
Hello, what's up?
Hello. You're new, quite nervous, I assume.
Yes, I'm quite nervous.
So, Chee Lam is the first host. I mean, not the first host, but is one of the hosts that actually passed the interview session. So, in the upcoming episode, there will be a lot more new hosts coming in. So, you guys can actually tune in and hear how they actually talk to us and then hear them share their experience. So, for today, I will actually be having this session with Chee Lam. So I'm Damien.
I'm Chee Lam.
Yep. So let's start by actually interviewing Chee Lam first. So Chee Lam,
Yes.
so after passing through finishing the interview session and then like how are you feeling now?
Yeah, actually quite a surprise. I actually didn't expect it. I can pass it. Because all the thing I write in the interview, I don't think it's professional.
Okay. And then?
So it's kind of a surprise for me. So after I got in, I actually because I was interested in this kind of radio station thingy before. So it's kind of, I don't know, kind of relief, but at the half side, it's kind of afraid too because I don't know what will happen.
Yeah, I mean like everything could happen during the session, so that's why usually we just wing it lah, you know. If anything really happens, we just go with it.
Okay.
Yeah, just not a bit too awkward lah.
Oh,
so the idea that we have for this particular episode, right? Because during the interview, right, me and Chee Lam actually talks about gaming. So I know that gaming is a pretty interesting topic considering that I think all of us do games.
Yeah.
But it just depends on how well and how much time you really spend on gaming lah. So we wanted to really actually bring this topic in since it's actually kind of an interesting thing for both of us also.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we can start by actually saying when we started to encounter gaming.
Oh, this one. If you want to say when I start encountering gaming, I think it's the first when I first saw my cousin play the Mario on a retro game console.
Wait, so it's from arcade?
Huh?
Is it arcade or what?
No. It's like home console.
Okay, which one?
Retro.
Oh, so the name is retro.
Yeah.
That is too old. that is very old because from what I know is okay, so the oldest thing that came into my mind is literally Atari or maybe GameCube or Nintendo 64.
Wait, is Atari newer than retro?
I don't know. I mean like okay lah. So from my generation is literally PSP. Have you heard of PSP?
Yeah, I've heard before. Yeah.
Game Boy. Game Boy, and then I think a bit older than that should be PS1. I think PS1.
Yeah,
also.
PS1 is pretty old. But this one because I saw it once on my cousin's house.
Okay.
It's like I saw them playing like have a piece TV in front and then like a game console in front.
Okay.
And I was like, oh my god, you play games on the TV and then you have like a controller controlling the Mario. Oh my god, that's my very first time in discovering gaming. So that is very shock for me because everything is like color TV. That time it's already get color TV.
I don't lie, you are not that old.
Yeah, but I was young that time, so I was a bit shocked.
Because for me, I think the first game that I actually watched my cousins also was Pokemon.
Oh, Pokemon.
During that time was Pokemon Fire Red and Pokemon Leaf Green, and also Pokemon Emerald was out on Game Boy, so I watched them play. So I think that is my first console that I gotten. I think I do have a PS1 also.
Wait, the first time encountering, do you mean like you get your hand on it or what? Because my one is I never get my hand on it. I just watch them play.
I watched them play and then they did borrow me to play for a while lah. So I was like very fascinated with just that, you know, like Game Boy is very small, right? And then when you're playing it, it's like ooh, that button, but it's like really fun. And considering at that time Pokemon is quite trendy also.
It's very trendy.
Because for me, I think it's like Pokemon, and then I did get a PS1 also, I think. And then the game that I was playing was Digimon Rumble Arena.
Oh my god, never heard before.
Okay, never mind. So, I assume your first game is Mario?
No.
No?
You mean like the first thing I get my hand on it?
Okay, the first game that you played.
It could be start from Game Boy actually.
Okay, what game was it? Do you remember?
It's so embarrassing.
Why?
It's so embarrassing.
Wait, what game was it?
Okay. I don't know because we used to back then Game Boy is using like the disc, right? The
Yeah,
disc. Plug it in.
There's a
to play
name for it. I think it's called the cartridge.
Something like this.
Yeah. So to actually, it's like how do you put it? It's like a very small rectangle disc. It's like a disc, so you just insert it to your Game
because
Boy.
Back in time, they doesn't have like a storage for the game console, so they need to use like a card or like a disc, something like this.
Yeah, basically all the data was either in CD or it's either in the small disc lah.
Yeah. So basically, in my memory, the two games I remember is one of it is okay. I would say one most common one.
Okay.
One of it, do you know Ratatouille?
Yes.
Yeah, they have like a Ratatouille games.
Okay.
Yeah, another one is actually Barbie.
What? Okay.
I don't know why. In my memories, because yesterday we was talking about this, and then I try to remember what game do I play, and I don't know why in my mind I got a Barbie is riding a unicorn flying through the sky.
Is it like a racing game?
No, it's like collecting coins or something like this.
So sort of like Sonic.
Yeah, because Game Boy is a sideway games. Everything is like you only can move forward or behind.
Yeah, it's like a very 2D game lah.
Yeah. So those kind of games I just can remember. One is Ratatouille, one is Barbie. I don't know why.
That is a very interesting childhood that you have. Okay, I'm still processing everything. But yeah.
It's okay lah. I mean, every person will see like how you're encountering the game is actually how you grew up with your environment.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Because like, to be honest, if I didn't get the chance to actually see my cousin were playing those games, I didn't really have the chance to actually find alternative methods to try to get that games also.
Yeah, true.
So I guess it's like how to put it, I think it actually start our journey from gaming from there lah. And then like, afterward there are like many trendy games, because for me I'd go Digimon, Pokemon, Crash Bash. Have you heard of it?
No.
Oh man.
Wait, okay, let's clarify first. I'm born in 2003.
Oh, I was born in 2000.
2000?
Yeah.
Or 3 years apart.
3 years apart, okay lah. Like during that time, also I feel like Crash Bash.
I think it's okay lah.
Mega Man? Have you heard of Mega Man?
Oh yeah, Mega Man. Yeah,
Mega Man.
For sure. Yeah.
I'm not that old.
Okay lah.
Mega Man lor. I think it's like, like, even though it's like already how many years, 20 years plus, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like some of the games are still alive.
Oh yeah.
You see, Pokemon, it grew from literally very pixelated and then now to 3D.
Yeah.
And then like Digimon also. I think a lot of games are actually alive.
Yeah, honestly, but I did not actually play those classic game.
Donkey Kong,
like a donkey throwing out the barrel.
Yeah, that one. Donkey Kong, and then Mario. I think Sonic, and then what else are there?
Sorry, I run out. I can only remember. Do you know the Nokia phone?
Oh yeah, the bounce, is it? The ball one, is it?
Yeah, the ball,
the bounce.
I can only remember that one. You just move like they have like holes or something. You need to get through the hole or something.
They're like you can press 0 to actually change your ball. Also, I think there are snakes also. Snake tree.
Yeah, snake tree.
I think it's like quite fascinating also that not only Game Boy or those you can play game like phone also.
Yeah, so if you say like first game encountering, those could be the first one actually for me. On Nokia.
Encounter means that you see it the first time.
Oh, see it.
Yeah.
Oh.
So what was the first game that you see?
I think it's a Mario one.
Yeah,
Mario is very old one.
Okay, so the first game that you see is Mario.
Yeah.
Then the ball, the bounce one is bounce game is the one that you actually encounter first one from the phone. Is it?
Yeah, I think so.
My one is my first game. I think it was Sudoku lah.
Sudoku on the phone.
Yeah, there was Sudoku on the phone. What?
Oh damn!
And you know, like the snakes, right? Literally at the old phone, right? It's like literally, there's no color. It's just black and
black and white.
It's just grayscale.
Yeah.
So it's just like very funny lah. Oh my goodness.
I mean, I actually did not encountering Pokemon before.
You never play Pokemon?
Yes. Is that a shock? Is that not is that not tolerable?
Sorry, I just lost my. What do you mean?
Okay, today is my last day, guys. Bye bye.
We will be back soon. See you guys.
Hello, my name is Chee Lam, and welcome back to Sun4U Radio.
And I'm Damien. So we were actually just talking about, literally, because I lost my word during the last segment, since that Chee Lam actually mentioned that he did not play Pokemon before. How dare you? Okay, so if you did not play Pokemon before, right? That was before lah. So do you play Pokemon now?
Is that a correct answer?
Yes.
I do watch a bit of Pokemon and get in touch of Pokemon games, yes. And then it's very difficult, I can say. It's not suitable. Yeah. Maybe it's not suit me. Maybe like those game type, because you need to like actually know how the skill works, and then what's like elements like wind, water, something like that. I'm not good with those.
Okay, water and fire. Which one is stronger? Can water put out fire?
Yes.
Can fire burn grass?
Yes.
You can electric shot water?
Yes.
Can you literally just memorize 3 of the Pokemon elements?
That's all I know. Okay. But
so
at least I know.
Okay, so what is the latest Pokemon game now?
Game? Oh,
the latest one.
Okay.
They are promoting it.
Yeah. It's actually I think it's some kind of like they have like a
the name of the Pokemon.
I don't know. I know how it goes. I think it's like maybe like, it's like some kind of Monster Hunter kind of games. They have like can capture the. Like,
no. As in like since you say that you follow some of the Pokemon news, right?
Yeah.
What is the latest game they are going to promote at the moment? They are going to release already.
I need to apologize to everyone.
I think it's just a generation game. Okay, then what game do you play now? What game do you play now?
Right now?
Yeah.
Mostly on Valorant.
PC games lah.
Yeah, FPS games. I really play any mobile phone actually. Like those kind of 王者, like Mobile Legends.
League of Legends, like those kind of literally 2 teams, 5 versus 5.
I do play Dota 2. What do you mean?
Okay, so for me, I don't really like to play Dota, LOL, those.
Why?
I don't really like to play mobile games. First, it's very difficult because I grew up playing PC games. I do play online games like MapleStory, from the generation, Grand Chase, a lot of games. And then I still couldn't really get familiar with the touching of the mobile phone because I got familiar with just playing on the keyboard and also the mouse. So literally just your finger just doing all the move sets.
Yeah.
And then your phone is just like literally you only have your thumb.
Yeah. Basically, you just only use your thumb.
Yeah, which is like very difficult for me lah because I cannot do everything fast enough.
Oh. I think it actually needs some skill to use like 2 thumbs only.
So you are implying that I do not have enough skills.
I also don't have.
I will not comment on that. Okay. I mean, for me, what am I playing recently? I was playing. I love Monster Hunter.
Oh.
You have to play it. You need to apologize. Monster Hunter, and then I was playing. Oh my goodness, what was I playing recently?
TF2?
I don't play TF. Overwatch 1 was shut down recently.
They
released Overwatch 2, but I did not buy it because I know that
Overwatch 2 is free.
It's free?
Yeah.
It's free?
It's free! What do you mean?
Okay.
Oh my god!
I apologize.
Everyone was talking about it because it's free.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, I'll go and get it. But because with because last time, right, when we play game we need to have the consoles.
Yeah.
And then it's either your phone, all those Game Boys, DS, 3DS, or not. Then it's your PC, right? But then the PC, I do have a gaming PC at home, but it's not with me currently because I stay at somewhere else. Then I only have my working laptop, which I couldn't run any game at all. Because literally it would lag. My FPS literally dropped from 60 to 0.
Yeah.
Oh, Genshin Impact. I was playing Genshin Impact.
Oh, I'm not good with like those kind of mad exploration.
Why?
I don't know. I'm not even good with Minecraft. Minecraft is so hard.
Yeah, Minecraft is very difficult.
Yeah, you're right.
Because usually Minecraft I just go on creative mode, which is literally like sandbox mode. You can build anything you want.
Yeah.
And then I just go and venture, and then I just go on YouTube to walk through.
Yeah.
I just watch him play. and then I just literally just did nothing lah, or I just literally just create a farm and then just put some pigs inside, or literally some animals inside.
Oh my god, we are the same.
No, we are not.
No, we are. Besides the Pokemon stuff, we are the same.
That's why we are not. Okay, so yeah, that's. I mean, like literally, map exploration is fun because there are like countless. Okay, like, I cannot put that. I think it's just the thrill that you get to explore.
Yeah.
The storyline. I love to read storyline.
Oh, is it?
I love to read plot because it literally open up your mind and then you'll be like, oh my goodness, this is why this happened. This is why that happened.
Oh yeah.
Meanwhile, these other games are just like more just like match-based game. So literally, like, you know, the target is very easy. It's not mysterious at all.
They have like objective.
I think the objective is just stop the payload, defend the payload,
defend
the tower,
defend your fountain, something like that.
Yeah, it's just like that. So it's like, for me, I prefer like, you know, Genshin Impact and then literally like Maple Story and then like Monster Hunter, and then with the actions inside, it's just very satisfying when you're really playing it, especially when you look at all the damage is going up. Because you know, like when usually you have damage, right? There are numbers. So for us, right, it's like we call it flashy. So like, you know, the more number came out, your screen will be covered in numbers, right? And then when you hear the sound, it'll be like shing, shing. So it gets more flashier as more damage you deal. So that is what actually makes it very satisfying for me lah. I would say that my favorite genre of game is literally this kind of game, like action, and then with a heavy story plot line. And I love online multiplayer games.
Oh wait, so you don't like do you like competitive?
No.
Yeah, same. But you like multiplayer online.
But you like to play Dota TF2, isn't that like competitive?
I mean, those kind of games, if I play with my friend, then it's okay. I won't play alone because I won't play like climb the rank. They have like a rank system.
Okay lah, that's true lah. You can play with your friend also lah. Because for me, I like Terra Online. Have you heard of it? Okay, basically
I think so.
There are games that have different jobs. Different jobs, because you know, in games you have this like magicians, archer, warrior, different kind of jobs with different skill sets. So skill sets are basically that the move set that you actually be using in the game to damage enemies. That is what makes it very fun for me lah. I get to explore and get to see how it gets stronger.
You actually know, like, you want to study the game, like all the roles, what you do.
Isn't that what our games are supposed? It's like it's like TF2 those, right? You have like different kind of
roles
also, right?
Yeah.
Spy. Then there's, if I'm not mistaken, there are the pyro guy also, where you just use flamethrower and just burn everything.
Yeah.
So it's sort of like that, but I prefer a more heavy storyline based thing lah.
I see. Yeah. Me, not that kind of story guy.
Okay, so what are you?
I skip through.
How dare you?
You know Yakuza?
No.
Yakuza 0.
Let me search now.
It's like, okay, it's basically the backup story is about a Japanese. It's not gangster. They call it Yakuza. It's not gangster.
Like mafia.
Yeah, like mafia.
Okay.
Like in Japan, that basically is talking about like how a Yakuza get revenge on his, I think it's like his boss or something, like, because his boss betrayed him, something like that. And then when I play the game, I was just, because they were talking, and then they have like voice line, something like that.
Yeah.
It's very hardworking. I just skip through.
Okay, I mean, sometimes I do skip lah, but I skip is because that they were speaking too slow. So I just read the subtitles. I just literally continue the game, so I get to know what's going on in the game.
I just want to fight. Only. I don't want to read words.
Oopsie. Now I guess we know what kind of person Chee Lam is.
Oh no.
I mean, like, literally, I mean, like, okay lah, I understand lah, it's very satisfying, right?
Yeah. The fighting, the combat.
But then they put so much effort into, like, have you heard of Resident Evil 8?
Yeah.
Village. Hey, even though it's FPS, right? But at the same time, it's very, the plot is very nice.
Oh.
The whole storyline thing is very nice. Outlast.
Yeah. I played.
Amnesia.
Yeah.
Because I'm a scaredy cat, so I just watch people play it. Our Oni. Because, wow, I guess I'm really old.
No,
it's sort of like those horror games where you have to solve puzzles, and then like you have to like basically find out the mystery behind this place.
Okay.
Basically, this kind of scary game lah. Also very. I'm kind of into watching people play it.
Oh, yeah.
And then I think I also did play Phasmophobia also.
Oh, with alone or like with your friend?
With my friends. Yeah, but it was too scary also for me.
Oh, that game I also want to try because no friend. But no friend.
Well, guys, please add Chee Lam's Steam, and then we'll literally come back to you guys later. See you. Hello, welcome back to another episode. I mean, literally, welcome back from our music break. My name is Damien.
My name is Chee Lam.
Yeah. Okay, so during the break time, right, Chee Lam actually mentioned that because we actually discussed the whole episodes outline yesterday, so he did some preparation and research. So he did mention to me that just now that he said that the things that he researched, it was not actually delivered to you guys. So he wanted to have some time for himself to actually share what he has found for us, I guess.
Okay lah, then okay lah. Okay lah, because I want to talk about my favorite game back then.
Okay.
It's called Sudden Attack.
Werewolf versus vampire.
Yes, because it's my favorite game back then. So I try to because yesterday when I do some research on it, because some memories lost I'll go find YouTube like Sudden Attack 1, and then I saw a lot of clip, and then just so nostalgic, you know.
Yeah, I understand. I think during that time, I think, have you heard of MAT before? Mission Against Terror.
Is it similar like Sudden Attack?
Yeah, if FPS also.
Oh yeah.
I played the mummy, the mummy mode. So basically, it's like, there will be a mummy. So like, let's say 10 players, right? There will be one person will be transformed into mummy. So then they will actually, the mummy has to attack all the normal humans and then try to infect them and to become a mummy also. So it's kind of thrilling, I guess.
Yeah. But if so basically this kind of is like FPS game lah. They have like a lot of objectives, maybe like plant a bomb or rescue the hostage, or maybe like something like this.
It's sort of like it's sort of like how should I put this? Very heavy kind of game mode, but at the same time it's like, I mean, okay lah, because you know the things that we also want to discuss today, right? It's about the pros and cons of the gaming, right?
Oh yeah.
So you know, like literally, even though this kind of game has like different kind of game mode that might actually affect your thinking based on the content. For example, like what Chee Lam mentioned, the bomb, the plant the bomb, and then like defuse the bomb, and like this kind of variety of game modes, right? But at the same time, it's like, okay lah, this is considered a con if you don't really know how to see what's right, what's wrong.
Yeah.
Because I know that there are people actually literally mistaken the gaming world into the real world. So literally everything that they did, right? Let's say if the game is violent, they will actually apply it into the real world.
Yeah. Some kind of tragedy will happen actually.
Yeah. So literally, I think it depends on the individual also lah. That's why during that time there are, I mean, just like movies, games do also have like age restriction, right?
Yeah. But we don't care. We don't actually care about that.
I mean, because we are adult already now.
But you adult lah. Okay, let's say you play in Valorant and then all the people I meet I ask, hey, how old are you? They're maybe like 12 years old, 10 years old, 9 years old, and then the game is, I think it's like 14 age above one can play the game. They don't care. So as adult, you know, sometimes because it's an online game, sometimes I will act like a bit weird or something, like looking for fun, but I will care for other people's age because I don't want to say anything weird for them. Yeah, so I will care for that. Yeah,
I think it's because that, you know, when the parents actually allow us to play games, right, usually sometimes they would think that they will literally just leave the computer to us, and then we'll literally go and play different kind of game, because you know, gaming actually nowadays, gaming is actually a very sporting, trendy and
popular?
Also popular sport also. I think we'll get to that later, but at the same time, it's like parents should actually be careful on what your kids, let's say if you have like literally 8 years old brother or sister, how can you just let them play this kind of violent game, right? So I think like they should need to have at least like a basic knowledge of what is right, what's wrong first, before they can actually get to venture on this kind of game. Because I still remember literally the games that I play are literally children friendly.
Children friendly?
What children friendly. Pokemon.
Pokemon. Oh yeah. I think children friendly is more towards like not online game, is it? If you say Dota 2 Valorant, that's a risk for kids, like know a lot of bad things because it's online.
I mean, SDO, have you heard of it?
No.
Super Dancer Online. It was like
dancing.
Yeah, So you have to tap in the keyboard one with the rhythm, correct rhythm.
Oh yeah.
That is children friendly. And then literally like Maple Story I mentioned. I think there are a lot of games that are children friendly. It's just that some people prefer like FPS game.
Yeah.
Some people prefer like this kind of not FPS game lah, like action adventure game. Some people prefer like puzzle solving game. So it really depends on what type of game you play and how you must have your own understanding of the game lah, whether it's true or not.
Yeah.
So I think that is like the biggest things that we are afraid of in gaming, right? Beside that, I think beside that also, some games need to spend money. I know.
Yeah.
How much have you spent?
Hey, I can say I'm not a lot because that time I was doing part time, and then Valorant is the only game I play back then, and then I spent I think like RM 200 something.
One time.
Yeah, one time only. I did not spend money on that game anymore. One time only, 200 something. It's okay, right?
I mean, what did you buy though?
Skin. Then what can you buy?
I was going to say like literally you can it's because it's your money, right?
Yeah.
Then you don't really spend that much also, right, in your real life. So you can spend as long as it make you happy, but please be mindful about where you spend that money on and don't get too into don't put too much money into that lah if you cannot afford.
Yes.
Because I know that there are cases where children or teenagers actually go and steal their parents' money. Because when they ask for money, right, the parents say it's not it's not useful lah. Like you were just buying things from game, so they feel that there are places where they can actually spend the money better. Then turns out the children actually went to steal the money instead.
Yeah.
So it's like be mindful of your money spending, lor. Because because for me, I don't really spend that much every day in my everyday life. I don't really go and buy clothes. I don't really go and buy gadgets, accessories.
Yeah.
So for me, if spending money in games makes me feel happy, then why not?
Yeah lah. I only spend one time only ma.
Yeah lor. Okay lor.
I could lor.
So yeah. So this is about the money side. I think another thing that we want to mention is that regarding the time management thing.
Oh, this one is very heavy. Oh,
I think this one. Okay. Because for me, right, my longest record is during the break, right?
Okay.
I wake up at let's say around 9 something.
9 in the
Then I
morning.
started playing at around 10, and then I just play until 12 p.m.
Oh, okay.
And then lunch, and then come back I play again until 7 dinner, and then I play again until let's say 3 a.m.
You are young back then, right?
Okay lah, secondary high school lah. Because we were during break one, and then like we were actually playing Monster Hunter. So it's very time consuming.
No wonder. Yeah.
Because we wanted to. Okay, the thing about Monster Hunter is that you can actually play with your family or friends. So we wanted to quickly. Okay, so it not only that, you also have to grind. Grind means that you have to keep repeating the same act again to also try to do the same thing again to try to get the equipment or the rewards. So we were trying to finish the game and then get the best equipment for the characters. So we just literally grind until 3 a.m. And the fact that because this kind of game, sometimes there are very exciting moments, right? And then you will actually scream. Then sometimes my mom will literally come in and be like, "Hey, why you so loud? Quiet a bit, can so late now. Hey, later you wake all the Jiran up how?" I just like, okay, sorry. Because usually when we play game, we would literally just be wearing headsets. So yeah, that's my experience lah.
I have a few of screaming moment. That is not necessary, but I still scream anyways. Valorant like FPS okay, FPS sometimes it's not a scary game for Valorant, but sometimes you get scared like people suddenly come out. Yeah,
it's just like you gonna ambush, right?
Yeah.
Because like it's okay, so Valorant is like a shooting it's like an FPS game, first person shooting game where you have a team of players. You get 5 or 6.
5 players.
5 players per team, 5 players in another team. Then you actually have to go and do a particular achievement in the game then you try to score. So this kind of game is like sometimes you just imagine yourself inside a world where there are like war happening. And suddenly like, you see enemy at your back, and then you just be like, oh no! And you just it's just like that kind of jump scare.
Yeah. And then you scream, and then your mom just scold you. That's how the story ends. But I still scream anyways.
Yeah, I think okay lah, scream. Okay lah, because I understand where she's coming from lah. Like, but at the same time, it's kind of like stress relieving, you know.
Yeah, sorry, mom. I cannot control it, you know.
Yeah, it's like very exciting.
Yeah.
It feels weird if you don't scream, you know.
Yeah,
it's just like. Like that.
Yeah, true. I have my friends, some people who don't scream. So that is actually impressive. That's their superpower. To me, it's like a superpower,
it's
you know.
Boring.
Hey, but okay, maybe I'm more boring. My superpower is I cannot play game more than 2 hours. I cannot.
Anyway. I mean, it's good lah in a way.
Yeah, it's good in a way
because you can manage your time properly.
Also weak. Yeah,
I mean,
a bit weak.
It depends on how you see lah. Because I mean, maybe because we're getting older also lah. Because like last time
I'm not old.
Like last time we can literally just play from morning until night time. Now literally after 2 hours I'll be like, cannot liao, my head hurts liao, my eyes hurt liao, I need to go rest liao. That this kind of thing will happen as you grow older, you know. So yeah.
It's okay, like age is just a number, man. As long your passion to the game is still there, right?
I will not comment on that.
Why?
I mean. Yeah lah, that's true lah. But like, you feel sad, you know, like you cannot continue to play the game also. I think another thing that we want to talk about is that playing online games is that you get to play with different people, and then you get to meet new friends.
I actually meet a lot of new friends from online. I'm actually so glad to meet them. But mostly it's from Valorant.
Yeah, because I think they have this voice chat function, right? So you get to actually talk with them to learn language also.
So for people like who don't good at the game, like whatever, like shooting game, you are not good with it, you can just talk with other people, because that's what I do. I don't play on the game. I talk with other people, and then know a lot of new friends like Boy Boss, Lin, Nestor, Alia, Yutian, Black Zai, and Easter and Christine.
Are you shouting?
Yes. I'm basically shutting that out.
Shouting. It's just the first episode.
Hey, you don't know, maybe my first one also my last one. Better get the chance.
Yeah, you guys should listen whether he will stay or not lah. Just keep following our episodes. Anyway, so besides that, yeah, literally meet new kind of friend. I mean, I have met good friends and also some toxic people.
Yeah, true.
By toxic, I mean literally because you know in gaming, the gaming world, right, there are literally people that are good at the games and then people that are bad at the games. So what happened is sometimes the very stubborn people, right, they will actually scold the weak person.
Yeah.
So this would became a toxic culture lah. That's why be careful who you interact with when you are playing games also.
Yeah.
And don't simply trust people online.
Yeah, that's an important thing, because in online world, it's kind of like a fast-paced world now.
Fast-paced world, right?
Yeah. So every information is like traveling so fast. So they actually have a lot of like
scamming.
Besides of scamming, they also call it e-data. Do you know that term? Basically, e-data is like they don't meet in real life. They know from online, maybe like games or Discord, and then they just date each other.
Then maybe they will ask you to transfer money.
Yeah. So
right?
that kind of case could be happen.
So just be careful when you are playing games online. You can meet new friends, but please protect your own personal information properly.
Yeah.
And then what else? Let's see. Train brain on solving puzzle. Yeah, that is. You know, like literally, like puzzle game nowadays are so difficult that I can't even solve it. You know.
Same. I don't like puzzle game, but I still play it.
No, it's like I can literally just get stuck in a particular place for 2 hours. It's like there's no tips at all. There's no There's no guidelines at all. You just literally get thrown into a particular place, and you have to think of escaping that particular place.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I cannot. Literally, first I cannot. My brain really tired now.
No, the thing is, it's like the first minute I will think like, okay lah, puzzle, because the map is where some kind of puzzle solving. They have like a map.
Yeah.
So they have like boundary. You cannot go over the boundary. And then I was like, so small, I can solve it lah. And then 1 hour, I cannot. I want to see YouTube for tutorial. I cannot get past it.
Yeah, that's true. So yeah, you need to be. When people say that gaming is bad, right? Ask them to try puzzle games first.
Yeah. you can definitely feel very refreshing or something.
Yeah, and then also I think nowadays there are literally some gaming competition, right, where you can actually earn money also. Some people also did stream their gameplay online where you can actually donate money to them.
Oh, yeah.
Because there are a lot of YouTubers, they actually get famous due to them playing games.
Yeah.
Like PewDiePie. And also Markiplier. This kind of very famous gamer, YouTuber that actually start from gaming. So you can try to do that, but again, please be careful. And then please be mindful of who you're interacting with. And lastly, improve coordination. That's true lah. I can feel that my hand, leg, mouth coordination is getting better.
Hand, leg,
and mouth also.
Mouth of course.
Because you have to talk to people ma.
Yeah, maybe like some people do wrong, you need to scold them or something.
Yeah.
No lah, joking lah. No scold lah. Why scold?
Well, we will take I don't scold because I'm the weak one usually. So we will take a music break for now. We'll see you guys later and we'll do the conclusion.
Bye. Hello, I'm Chee Lam. Welcome back to Sun4U Radio.
I'm Damien, and welcome back. And it's very fast that we are actually approaching the end of our episode today.
Oh no.
What do you mean, no?
I need to back to class.
Just class, come on. It's
No,
already...
I don't want to. No, I don't want.
I think for us degree students, it's actually already week 12. We have 2 more weeks left, and then it will be a final week, and then we will actually be sem break for us.
Oh, same lah. I also got sem break.
Sem break lah, right lah. Very fast one ma.
But I mean, I have a class at 2 p.m. I don't want to go.
Come on, it's just a class anyway. So we to actually finish our episode today, we would actually like to do a conclusion of the topic gaming. So for me, I would like to actually advise you guys to, you can play games, yes. You can do what you like. You can do what you love. You can even spend money on it as long as it makes you happy. But again, please be careful when you are playing games, especially when you're meeting people online. Please be careful. And then please protect your personal information properly and don't get scammed by other people. You can play game as long as you finish your works, your tasks, and then you can just lock yourself into your own gaming world for a few hours. Please eat also. I know there are people that actually play until they forgot to eat, forgot to sleep. Yeah, that's my advice.
Yeah.
Your third, Chee Lam.
Because I met a friend who is actually younger than me, and then they have some cases like because I have some girlfriend online, you know,
female gender
friend, and then some of them, because online world is a scary place. Men will be more, I don't know lah. Men will be more scary.
Okay, I mean, anyone could be scary because there will actually be guy pretending to be girl to get close to you on the internet, or there will be girl pretending to be guy. So literally, just be careful.
Yeah. So don't. My female friend actually got harassed by male before. So it's important to not like leave your address, like personal information, very personal. Like maybe like Instagram is actually quite dangerous for me. If people like find your Instagram from online platform, it's actually you get harassed or something like that. So don't put your personal info too detailed, and don't trust anyone who like after you know him and then just give him everything. That's actually important.
But at the same time, we hope that you actually enjoy this episode, since it actually bring back a lot of memories for me lah, at least lah.
Me too. I realize I'm much younger lah. I'm gonna get cancer.
But remember, your resume is like around 1995, like during your application, right? 1995, right?
1995?
Yeah.
For me?
Anyway, so before we actually finish the episode, we would like to make a quick announcement. So do remember that starting on 17 to 21, it will be a break for you to actually go back to your hometown to vote. So please vote. Your one vote can affect the whole result. So yeah, and remember it's break time, so you get to actually enjoy your break, right, Chee Lam? You can go to your 2 p.m. class and then you can actually go back to take a break.
No.
No, okay. So finally, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Sun4U Radio, and also follow our Instagram and Spotify on Sun4U_radio. Yeah,
there will be more fun activities coming up, right?
Yeah. And there will be more new hosts coming up also.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all for us.
Yeah, and we will see you guys on our next episode.
Yeah, have a good rest.
Have a good rest, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.